Hi guys, hello, happy Monday, How's everyone doing today? Y'all, I snuck in today. Come on in, say hello. Y'all, this is not my normal night, but I was off today because of the holiday. Happy Memorial Day. If the red live button's not on, then you're catching me on replay. Make sure that you put in hashtag replay, and make sure you say hello and let me know, and just say hello. Let me know where you're from, who you are. I would appreciate it. Let's see here. Trying to get I don't even know what time it is. I was trying to set my power went out today, so the clock was flashing. So, it's been a day, y'all. So, hey, hello, welcome, friends. Welcome. I am 1, 2. We are, I'm trying to work on a craft, a quilting project that I've got going. Hey, Miss Cat, how are you? Yes, girl, I have had a wonderful day. Y'all, have not really done anything today. Just kind of been hanging out. I'm trying to get ready for our vacation. And I just finished my most recent quilt. So I have to work on another one to get ready to take with me. So today is kind of my fabric. I need to cut some quilt stuff, and I've got another little quilt project I want to work on. I think I'm gonna work on both of them. I need to try to get some of this cut, but I'll stop here in a minute to work on the other project. So say hello when you get on. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hope you had a great Memorial Day. Enjoyed some hamburgers and hot dogs. I know that my husband's not feeling good today, so we have stayed in. Hey, Miss Anna. My next door neighbors, though, is having a party, and they invited us over, and my husband wasn't feeling well, but I went over and grabbed something to eat, and y'all, something is itching. I've been outside. I hope I don't have the creepy crawlies on me. Hey, Miss Anna, we are going to work on, I'm going on vacation, and I just finished my last quilt, and so I'm going to, I'm cutting some fabric for my, okay, y'all, whatever this is, there it is. It was a fly, a little cry. Okay. Sorry. That was awful. I just came from outside with my dogs. So, hey, Miss Kathy. So anyways, back to what I was doing. I finished my quilt last night. So I've got to start another project, another quilt, so that I can take with me on vacation. So when we're driving, I sit there and do my quilt while I'm driving down the road. We go camping, and so when we sit there at night, I like to sit there and do that with I like to do my quilt. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cutting some of my pieces to get ready for the next project. And I've got I need to get some of these done, but I do want to show y'all another project that I've got. Let me get this ironed up. Let me get these ready. Hello, Miss Kathy. How are you, girl? Y'all, this just works better if I kind of iron some of the wrinkles out of of these before I cut them. Thank you, Miss Anna. Thank you, girl, for watering. Guys, if you're new around here, what watering the flowers means, it just means S-H-A-R-E, okay? So, if all you guys are part of my crafter's garden, and in order to make the garden grow, you have to water the flowers. So, water just means S-H-A-R-E. Y'all, I have had a great day. Cooper, Roscoe. My dogs are causing my husband problems downstairs. Come on, boys, lay down. They got in trouble with their daddy downstairs. Okay. Y'all, I'm just ironing some of the wrinkles out of this. So, again, my husband's not feeling well, so I went next door. My neighbor called me and asked me to come over for, they were cooking hamburgers out and wanted me to come over and grab a hamburger. So, I did that. I did go to my neighbor's. But, what all have you guys done? Y'all, I had intentions of getting all this stuff done this weekend. Intentions that have not come into fruition. But that's okay. That's okay. That's just all part of it. I wanted to work up here. I didn't. We're trying to get ready for our vacation, so I've been packing and washing clothes and getting ready for that. So I have not even thought. Okay. So, sorry, I was just getting those ready. Y'all, I want to do something for, I found this in my stash, this called a jelly roll, and it's got just it's blues, it's just some blues and it's just kind of a tie-dyed kind of color. I don't know what you'd call it. It's just I don't know, it's just some pretty colors. Well, what I want to do, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll start out with those 3. What I want to do is to do one of my quilted appliques to go on a shirt. This time I want to do a butterfly. Y'all, I got this butterfly at Hobby Lobby. It's just one of the wood butterflies. And I'm going to use this as my template. I have one ready to go. Let me show you what I've done. I have one ready that I've got it ready to cut out and quilt onto a shirt. But I wanted to do another one for my friend. And so I'm going to use this as my template. But first I've got to cut these and sew them. And let me see how big these are. Hey, Miss Sandy girl. Hey, what you doing? Y'all, I'm just hanging out. Like I said, I didn't have anything to do today. My husband's not feeling well, so he's sleeping. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So I came up to my craft room, and I could have sat up here with my by myself and not do anything, but I thought, well, if I'm going to sit up here, I might as well go live and talk to my friends instead of talking to myself. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic weekend. 1, 2 and a half. am working on 1, 2.5. So let me get this so I can cut me some squares here. 1, 2.5. My cutter going here. Okay, so those are 2.5. 2.5 by 2.5. So half. I'm just going to cut these. 1, 2. Look, girl, Miss Sandy worked a 5K this morning, and girl, you deserve a nap for that. You deserve a nap. That is for sure. That's amazing, girl. I hope you had a good time. But yes, you deserve a nap today. You know, I keep wanting to move that when I can, once I get it lined up here, I can just sit here and go down through here and cut. I'm cutting them all the same size of this jelly roll. I think they're called jelly rolls. I got a while back. Where did I get it? Let's see where it came from. It came from the thrift store, but let me see where it originally came from. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't say. It's not. Oh, Joanne. It came from Joanne. But I'm going to make a butterfly quilted applique to go on, so I can applique it onto a shirt. 1, 2.5. So right now I'm just getting them cut so that they're the same. They're a perfect square. These are 2.5 by 2.5. Iron that out right there. Hey Miss Teresa, how are you, girl? Tuesday morning. Yeah, this came, yeah, Tuesday morning does have, if you can find, sometimes they have them, yes. But this one came from Joanne, but Hobby Lobby has them too, if you're looking for these jelly rolls. Even I think Walmart has them. But again, I got mine. Looks like I got it at the thrift store. And I'm just cutting them in same size squares. Okay, that's enough for that color right now. Let me start another color. Try to get another. Like that one. Okay, so here's this one. Oh, I like these colors. Like I said, let me get these cut. Miss Sandy, I do, okay. I have a sewing machine, I do. But I like to hand stitch. Because I do this a lot of times when we're camping or when I'm at home, when I'm home at night. When we're sitting watching TV or something, or when we're traveling and we're on the road. I like to be able to have something to do as far as sit there and do with my hands. And so that's why all my quilts and stuff, I have they're completely hand stitched, so that, again, it just gives me something to do. It's just so I can have something to do. But I would rather do it than use my sewing machine. 1, 2, where's the half? Because my sewing machine I can't take with me, so it doesn't do me good when we're camping out in the middle of nowhere to take my sewing machine. 1, 2, half, 2. Okay. So, trying to just get enough of these cut. Let me cut more of this. And I thought these were all pretty colors and they all matched. So this would be good to do my butterfly with. Okay, so there's 2 colors. Three. Let's see how many I got. So I've got these colors. Green. And I need a third one. Need something. That one. I want kind of different. Y'all, all these go, so it doesn't matter. They're all this. They all have the same colors in them. 2.5. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try to do 3. Let me see how many I'm gonna need. I'm gonna have to lay this out. So 2, 4, 6, 6. So I'm gonna need 3 and 3. I think will be fine. 2. My big square needs to be 12 inches. So these are 2.5, and so my 1/2 inch is going to be used to stitch. For what gets turned inside out kind of way. So I'm doing 2.5. So I'm going to count that my square is only going to end up being 2 inches once I get it done. And then I need 12 inches. So I'm going to need 6 different blocks that go across. So I'm going to do 3. I'll have 3 and 3. Miss Kathy, we are going to the beach. We are planning on going to Gulf Shores. We're going to Gulf Shores, but we're taking our camper. So we're not staying in a hotel because we have to take our dogs. And so in order to do that, we have to take our camper because that, and we just like staying, having our own, taking our own space with us kind of thing. That my husband, he likes having his own bed to sleep in, and not somebody else's. So he's all about sleeping in his own bed. So, but we love our camper. I mean, we're big campers. We camp all the time. All the time. Okay, let me see if this is going to be enough. So let me lay this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, so But yeah, our plan is to go to Gulf Shores. Now I can't see that there. Gulf Shores. And I'm excited. I am excited. We have not been to the beach in a while. So, but we're not staying right on the beach. I've sat here and lost that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there it is. My mark. I've not been to the beach in a while, so it's going to be nice to go. But we're not staying right on the beach, so we are going to have to drive over to the beach. So, but that's okay. Okay, so then we're going to do this. But we are close to Gulf. We're going to Gulf Shores. We're close to Gulf State Park. Is where we're going to be close to. And so that's going to be nice. We're going to try to drive over to Pensacola to do the to go to the museum over where the Blue Angels are. Oh, last night the storm was a possible tornado, lots of trees down, crushed cars. Oh, yes, Miss Teresa, I am. And it doesn't have to be perfect. The only reason I'm doing it, my butterfly, is and I've made one before. I just haven't cut this one out yet. So I'm making sure. Yeah, this thing is a little bit bigger than 12. The biggest across is right at 12. And the biggest part, yeah, it's right at 12. All I'm using this for is to be able to trace to do my cutout. If I need to, I can put another row. It's fine. These, that's the good thing about these. I can add to the side if I need to. I'm just trying to make sure I have enough. Because, y'all, I'm not a counter. I'm going to lay it out, and at least I see what it looks like before I put it together. You know, forget this whole, you know, counting business. I like to kind of lay it out and see that it is what I want it, that I want it, you know, it's going to look like what I want it to. Green, blue, purple, and green. Yeah, I'm gonna need another row. Another row. Okay. Okay, y'all. That lets me know I've got what it's gonna look like. I just kind of wanted to see what it's gonna look like laying down here for my butterfly. Okay, that's gonna look good, y'all. Okay. So where is my... You know, all my pins are downstairs. Yep, all my pins are downstairs, my stick pins. Oh, nope, here's a couple. You love the color combo. Thank you, Miss Kathy. So here is what we're going to do. Why is it that you get started with something and I've lost my thimble? Dad burn it. Hold on. Let's see if it's here. Oh gosh darn it. A flag. Oh yeah, Miss Kathy, that would look cute. A flag would look cute because that way you can just put it down, and then you can because you can just do that in the square. You just have to lay. Miss Kat's got several quilts. I have several quilts that were my grandmother's. My mother didn't quilt. She just never got into it. So I've been the quilter of the group. But even then, I started quilting. No, I made my first one before my mother passed away. So I did do that. She did get to see a couple of my quilts before she passed. Well, y'all, you can't do nothing without a thimble. Because, oh, there it is. Ha ha, ha ha ha. Like I said, I have a ton of my grandmother's quilts that she did. I really want to be able to have a way to put them to display them, because right now they're just in a plastic. They're in pillowcases in a plastic tote in my closet, and I want to be able to do. I want to find a ladder, an old wooden ladder, okay, and I want to paint it white. So I want a wooden ladder, and it can't be a big one. It's got to be like a 6 foot, and I guess if it's bigger, that's fine. My husband can cut it off, but I want to hang it on the wall like this way, and then I want to take my quilts that were my grandmother's and like hang them over like hang them over like I said, I want it to go this way, so you'll have sections like this, and on the bottom I want to fold the quilt over and have it hanging down, and I want to do that in my living room. I've got the perfect wall for it. I've just got to find the like I said, the ladder for it, and I just haven't been out junking to go hit the antique stores to find one. Hobby Lobby had one. Again, new one, but just looks rustic. But it wasn't heavy duty enough. It was just kind of thin and flimsy, so I didn't want to put it up because I just didn't feel like it was going to hold the weight of the quilt. So, okay, guys. So what we're going to do is just to make a I'm basically going to make this quilt square, okay? Because what I want to do is, here's going to be my finished. What I do is basically do a section, okay, of a quilt and put these all together and sew them. And then when I'm done, I'm going to take my template here. And again, you can print something off the internet. You can print the shape of a butterfly. I just happen to have this. And lay it down on top of my quilt and trace around it. And then I'll cut it out. And then what I'm going to do is then I'm going to sew this onto a shirt that I have to put the butterfly, the quilted butterfly. And like I said, I have this one that I've got to cut and put it on a shirt. But I'm wanting to make another one for my best friend so that she has one too. So what you do is you take your little squares that you got. Some of you may be seamstresses and sew all the time and know how to do this, but there may be some that don't. So this is just a simple, like I said, you don't have to have a sewing machine. If you have a sewing machine, it makes it a whole lot faster. But if you don't, you don't have to go spend a lot of money on buying a machine. You can make something cute like this just with your own two hands, just with needle and thread. So I'm going to take the two of my squares, and these are the same side. These are the same either side, so it really doesn't matter. You want to make sure that when you're doing this, if one side has the pattern and one side doesn't, you want to make sure to put the patterns together. And all I do is take and line them up so that they're on top of each other. And take me a pin. And I'm just going to put a pin in there to keep them together. And then I have my needle and I have some thread. It's not a whole lot, but it'll get me started. There's no sense. And all I do is start here at the corner. And I just kind of go through, and you can tie a knot in the end, and I did too when I first started, but now that I've been doing this, I don't take the time to tie a knot. I just pull it to where there's a little bit hanging out, and then I go back under, okay, and then I take it through. And it kind of knots it itself, so that way I don't have to tie a knot. And then I just start my stitch. And so you start at the end, and I push the needle through to the back, and then I make just a little stitch, come back up through, and go back in. So again, y'all don't come at me, because I'm not a seamstress. I'm self-taught, and that needle is not very sharp. I just come needle in, out, in, out. I think it's called a rocking stitch. I think it's called a rocking stitch. So it's just a real easy stitch. In and out. Running stitch, there you go. Thank you, Miss Cap. I told y'all I'm self-taught, so you ladies that have done this forever, y'all have more knowledge than I do. I'm self-taught. But again, I like it that I feel like, pull that out, it's just getting in the way. I feel like that, even though making it with a sewing machine, it's still handmade, but I like the look of the the hand stitched. I do not like that thimble at all. It's not my good one. My good one is downstairs. So then I just take this and just knot it off. Hey, Miss Janet. Hey, girl. Girl, I'm just hanging out in the craft room today. So now I have stitched the two. Kat says before she started getting arthritis, she did all kinds of needlework. So see, now I've got the two stitched together. Okay. So now I'm just gonna keep going. So I take my next one and do the same thing. Put it faced forward and get it to the edge. And put my pin through it to hold them together. And get my little thread here. I don't like that thimble at all. And I think our friend Miss Janet, she does cross stitching. Cross stitching? Yeah, Miss Janet. Yes, you do. She does cross stitching. I tried that one time. And I just didn't have the patience to sit there and count, and it was just too much. Now I can do the cross stitch, the kind that where they put the pattern on there and you just go over the top of it. I did that, and that wasn't too bad. So like I said, I've done the cross stitching, but the counted cross stitch I can't do. I don't, my eyes, that would just trying to see and count all those little things. But I do, like I said, the kind of cross stitch that where the image is printed on the thing and then you're just doing it, that's not bad. Now this fabric's a little it's not thick, but it's very tightly woven, so this needle is not wanting to go through here really good. You do and hand embroidery, yes. Y'all have for my embroidery. I like to embroider, but I like doing that with my machine. My sewing machine does it does sewing and embroidery, so I do like my sewing machine, and I enjoy doing the embroidery on it. But you know, all I'm doing is sitting there watching the machine. I'm not doing anything but changing out the thread. Okay, so now see, now I've got 3 of them put together. Y'all need some more. Some more thread. Let me get my. Okay. Now, just see how I got that in one shot. Bam! Oh goodness, I got that in one. Got that needle threaded in one shot. Sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes I get lucky. So here's our next one. Now, y'all, if I was going to really sit here and teach y'all, I need to pull my camera over and face it down so y'all could watch it. But it's just like anything else with crafting. I hope that more than anything that I have sparked an idea and given you the tools to create something new, to start a project. I know Miss Kathy, when I did my first one of these, she did one too. She did one for herself and sent me a picture, and it was very cute. Y'all probably seen me wear it. I had my shirt that I did. Mine was a bunny. I did a bunny. Miss Kathy, I can't remember what you did. What was yours? Okay, y'all, this thimble is a pain in the patootie. Okay, if you've never sewn before, these thimbles right here that are the metal ones, I'm only using this because this is what was up here. My good one, you need one that, this just has little dents on where, so the needle hits. Mine that I have, that I use all the time, these little dents are a little deeper so that the needle actually kind of fits in there and doesn't slide when I'm pushing it. And like I said, this fabric is very oh, you did a butterfly. Well, Miss Kathy, I guess that's where I got my idea to do the butterfly. I didn't remember, but obviously in the back of my head, I did know. Like I said, I had my wooden cutout at here to do something with, and I thought, well, that'd be cute to use it as a pattern. But you can cut out anything. You can cut out, you know, like I said, I cut out a bunny rabbit that I did. I found the template online and just printed it out on regular paper and cut it out and laid it on top of my quilted section and traced it. I didn't even, Miss Kathy said she printed one for a template. Exactly. Just, you can do that. Or if you're, like I said, all you crafters, we know that you got stuff in your stash. You may have a wooden heart or a star or a bunny, any of that thing, any of these wooden pieces that you can use to lay and make a template. Okay, so see. But, and y'all, I've got all kinds of, y'all, I have a fabric problem. Every time I see a good deal on fabric, y'all, I end up buying more fabric. I was trying to see, I bought some fabric the other night. I don't have it up here. Again, I don't need fabric, y'all. I have plastic totes full of fabric. But when I find a pattern, a cute pattern, I have to get it. I have to get it. Y'all, I'm probably gonna, the quilt that I just finished, and I need to take a picture of it. I think I'm gonna use that as one of the door prize, for a door prize for Hickabelly Homecoming. I was thinking about taking on the corner of it, because I've got the embroidery machine, and I've got Lizzie and Aaron's logo that I've got from my embroidery machine, and I thought about doing my quilt and then on the corner put the Lizzie and Aaron logo on it, because my quilt is chickens. Miss Janet says, had lots of rain last night and early this morning. Streets flooded. Had to leave early. Your mom's one of different. Holy cow, girl. Well, I know storms came through here last night, but you can't tell it out there today. It's bright and sunshiny. And we didn't have We didn't have any problems here. I think the people north of us, there were some issues, but we didn't have anything here. Kathy, Mom had a sign on our door, to quilting fabric. He who dies with those fabric. Yes. Miss Kathy, that is exactly it. Y'all, it's just like anything else. I need, I just need organization. I just need it all. It just needs to be organized. Sorry, that kind of got knotted up right there. Miss Janet says it's cloudy now and windy. Girl, listen, it's 90 degrees here, I think, outside, or it's at least in the 80s, and the sun's out. I don't think there's a cloud in the sky, or it's just the white puffy clouds. It's hot. It's hot and sunny here. Because like I said, I was outside. My neighbor invited us over they grilled hamburgers. And I went over there and had a hamburger. I was a good neighbor. I like my sweet neighbor. They're real good to us. We get along with our neighbors. So I'm very lucky, because heaven knows I know there's people out there that don't. But there's 4 of us that live here on like 16 acres. There's 4 houses on this like big rectangle size property, and we all get along. So that's been nice, especially when you're so close. 65 here with chilly with the wind. Bad storms here. I didn't make it to Tina's house before the hail started. I hid in the hallway. They said there was a rotation. Oh goodness, Miss Kathy. Oh, y'all, hold please. My doorbell's ringing, and my husband's asleep. Sorry, guys. Oh goodness. Speaking of neighbors, my neighbor has a little grandson, and he loves to come and play. I had to run down and around. He loves to come play with my dogs. My neighbor does. And the neighbor's grandson. And so he was down there ringing the doorbell because he wants my dogs to come out to play. So I had to go let my dogs out. And they go running and playing around the neighborhood. Who knows what they're doing. But they go run and play. So I don't have to. They can do their own thing. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna pick these up because all they're doing is kind of getting in my way now. because I've got my pattern. I've got my pattern down, so I know what my pattern's doing now. So, well, Miss Kathy, I am glad that you guys weathered the storm. Like I said, I know it has been, y'all, we've had one heck of a time here lately with the storms. It has been something. It's been something else, y'all. Mother Nature needs to calm her stuff down. That is for sure. Mother Nature needs to calm down. So, oh, y'all, I did get those of you I was on the other night, my glue gun died. And so one thing I did this weekend is I did go out and get me a new glue gun. I have found that the one I had before, they don't carry anymore. In fact, I think I can order it online, but I couldn't get it in the store. And so I was kind of upset because it had lasted for so long and I really liked it. But, you know, y'all, it is what it is. And so I did go get, and y'all, I tried not to overthink this because I thought, you know, I could sit here for days trying to pick out a stupid glue gun, okay? And in reality, they're $20. And it's like, when it dies, I can get a different brand next time. But, y'all, and I've already used it this morning on a project. So it's already got hot glue on it. But I did end up getting a Sure Bonder. And I got the dual temp, the 60 watt. So I did get the higher wattage one, so I got the bigger one. And I used it this morning for a project. And it worked really well. So I did that. And then while I was there, I wanted one that had the little needle tip. While I was there, they had this little one. And I've not tried it yet, so I don't know. But I liked the little nozzle. See if you can see that. See how like that detail tip, see how the tip is on that? I like that. And so that's for the mini, that's for the small one. And this was just literally, I went to Lowe's or Home Depot. This is like their brand, but it's a 20 watt dual temp. So it does do the high or the low. So I'm excited to try this little one too, because y'all, I have a ton of the little glue sticks, and I wanted to get a small one too because I need to use glue sticks. So yes, Miss Kathy, I like that smaller. I like the smaller tip one because sometimes the projects that, you know, if you're trying to glue but you're gluing a little bitty, you don't have a lot of room, you need that little smaller tip. So so we shall see. But the biggest reason is because I have all these glue sticks that I need to use, and I don't need them to just go to waste. So okay, y'all, let me see. Okay, there's that one. Let me get my little heater. I want to iron this out to see what this is looking like. So let's see what he's looking like. Let me get some fabric. Let me lay some fabric down here. on top of this, even though this is, I think this is just cut resistant. The one that's heat resistant is on my table here. So now I'm going to take these that I've got them all together, and now I've got to iron them down because see, right now they're all kind of lumpy. They're lumpy, so I need to iron them so that it lays down. And y'all, I kind of just go with, it does kind of, these can, when you're looking at them, they do kind of look like they're laying one way or the other. So I kind of go the natural way it's pulling is all I do. Because like I said, it looks like, they'll look like they're pulling. Looks like they'll turn one way or the other. So I have them all sewn together. Ta-da! Now that's going to be pretty for the butterfly. Okay, so you know, four more to go. But you guys see what I'm you can see the process of what's happening here. And now I just keep going. So now I just repeat. I keep going with the pattern. So like this pattern right here was the last one we used. So the next one, well, pooh. I added an extra. Well, we're just going to keep going. Okay, I'll start it this way. Again, I'm not looking for a whole lot of rhyme or reason. Like if I went to this, the next pattern would be this, and I don't want to put it directly under it. So what I'm going to do is to start the next row, I'm going to start with this pattern and keep going. So my next pattern will be the green one, and then it's going to be this this blue one with the star light pattern. And so that way it'll start like that and it'll keep going. Again, for this, I'm not doing any kind of pattern other than I don't want the same colors right up next to each other. There's really not a pattern for this because for this butterfly, again, I'm not that OCD about it. Some people are. You can lay this out you can make as many colors or less colors, and this, for what I'm doing, is just, it doesn't have to have any pattern or any order, because it's just a butterfly. The colors, again, you can lay it out and do the color pattern you want. I don't have a color, I don't have a pattern. All these are pretty much the same color. They've just got some different designs on them. Miss Kathy says that's where you mess up. You don't keep them in order. Now, with my bigger ones, you know, again, I have to, because this, for what I'm doing for this, just to make this applique to go on a shirt, with the cutout, most of this is going to be cut away anyway, so it's all good. Okay. Here we go. Let me get that going. And, you know, if you're just sitting here doing these and you're not, you don't have a lot of distractions or whatever, this shouldn't take, doing these little ones like this shouldn't take very long to get them put together. go. So we got that one done. So now, here we go here. So now we need to do the swirly one. We're to the swirly. And y'all, it actually looks like there's a pattern because it looks like the colors are going to go in diagonal. But again, now this is just with kind of scrap fabric that I had that I got this jelly roll. I found it was at the thrift store. I got it for $1.99. So there wasn't enough for me to do a quilt or anything with it, and so this is something cute to be able to make to do the butterflies with. And I like these colors with a, I need to get a green. This would look good with a green, on a green t-shirt. Put it on a green shirt. So, what is everybody doing tonight? Does anybody get plans for tonight? I know that my husband and I'm hoping he's trying to get, I'm letting him get some rest because he's not been feeling well today. But we've got plans to go to dinner here in just a little bit. And, but it's going, we're not having, since we've already had our hamburger, we've already had our grill out, we're going to have sushi tonight. Tonight's sushi night. So we're going, we've got plans to go there. Okay. Y'all, this fabric, it's very tight. It's a very tight weave fabric. And so normally my needle would go through here faster and easier, but I'm telling you, this fabric's just got a tighter weave and it's just not going very quick. Okay, now I need a green one. So y'all, this is what we're going to do for our butterfly. Y'all, there's no way that I'm going to get this finished tonight here. I just wanted to kind of get it started and show you guys, like I said, to give you an idea of what to do. And I want to cut my other one too. I want to cut it because I want to put it on a shirt too. Okay. I'm trying to, I went shopping yesterday, trying to get some stuff, some clothes for our vacation. That's giving me a problem too. I think everybody needs to have a couple of new things when you go on vacation, even though I have always kind of thought, you know, people don't see me, so they don't know that the outfit that I have on isn't a new outfit. They've never seen me in it, so what does it matter? But I did go buy a couple of new shirts and a couple of new pair of shorts. Just because, you know, I think it makes you feel good if you go on vacation and you've got a couple of new outfits to wear. Even though we're going to the beach, basically all you're in is your bathing suit and a t-shirt and shorts anyway, so it really doesn't matter, except when we go out to eat. Mrs. Kathy took the kids outlet mall. Tomorrow we're going to the zoo and National Vet Cemetery. Oh, tomorrow's his and your granddaughter's birthday. Miss Janet went shopping. She went to Kohl's and got 2 pairs of shorts. Y'all, I lucked out and found some shorts at Target. And I don't normally shop at Target. Just because I don't normally find anything in my size. Okay, just to be honest with you. So I was actually going in there to look for my husband, but come to find out, Target doesn't have his size either. I have found that Target caters to younger, skinnier generation because they don't carry stuff. But like I said, I was able to find a couple of pair of shorts for me, which I was very, very pleased about, because that doesn't normally happen. So I was tired of wearing I wanted shorts that wasn't blue jean shorts. Does that make sense? And it seems like everywhere we go, the only thing they have, the only shorts that they have is denim shorts. Okay, y'all, I like my denim shorts, okay? I do. But I don't want to wear them with absolutely everything. And am I the only one that all I've seen is denim shorts out there? It's like, what happened to like some pastel color, you know, something more summery rather than those, you know, hot denim shorts. So I found some shorts at Target, and they're really kind of, they were over in the athletic department, but they're long. Well, in fact, I've got a pair of them on. They're longer shorts, and they've got this really nice feeling material that's stretchy, but it's not nylon-y. So I was very excited, and I wore them all day today just to kind of see if they're going to work, and absolutely they feel really good on. I was excited to find them, so I bought them in like, okay, I bought them in all the colors that they that had it in my size. And y'all, I ended up, they were just like $20 a piece, okay? And again, when you're desperate for shorts, you don't care. Ended up, they had 30%, they were 30% off. And some of them that I had were on clearance. So they were already like $11 or $12. And then they had 30% off. So the ones that were still full price were 30% off. And then I got the clearance, and so I did really well, y'all. I was very, very pleased. But my go-to place to shop is Cato. I can go into Cato and basically find, I just go pick my size. I don't even have to try it on. I just get my size and walk. I can just pay for it, go out the door. And again, Cato, all they had was denim shorts. They did have some white shorts, but again, they were denim, but white. And they had some other color, some khaki, but they were linen. They were linen. Cato, C-A-T-O, Miss Janet. Cato, C-A-T-O. I just assume it's a kind of a national, I mean, I see it everywhere, so I don't know if you guys have them up there, but it's Cato, C-A-T-O. But they had shorts, but they were, again, that linen kind of feeling. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I am to that point in my life that I I don't like to use my ironing board and my iron anymore. There was a time when I did. Miss Janet, you can order online too from them, but it's called Cato, C-A-T-O. And they have like when you go into the store, like the left side of the store is all curvy girl. We'll say curvy girl. And then the other side of the store is all the skinny girl size. So, and what happens is they normally have the exact same thing in just like, it's just they have the sizes. So they have a huge selection of the bigger sizes. So, but like I said, all the clothes, the shorts were denim, or they were black or white, and even then they were denim, or they were that linen. And y'all, I don't want to have to, when you wash linen and dry it wrinkles, you know, and it was just going to be a wrinkle mess, and I just didn't want to do that. Kathy had 3 stores in my Express. Don't know if yeah, Cato, here where I'm at here in Tennessee, our Catos are not in the mall. It's normally somewhere close to a Walmart. It's a lot of them are like in that, like if your Walmart has a row of you know, like a little strip mall next to it, normally the Cato is there, but they're not, I don't think they're normally in the mall, but they I love them, y'all. Hey, Miss Lila. Hey, girl. Girl, we're hanging out. We are I was in process of needing to cut some cutting some quilts. I was cutting some quilt pieces. I need to. I've still got to cut those for my quilt. But while I had this stuff out, I was going to show how to put these together to make an applique for a shirt. Okay, guys, so here's what this, I forget where we are on the, so here's what these are looking like so far. Y'all, I think that's going to look pretty when they're sewed together, to make the to do the butterfly. Okay. So let me show you kind of the next step. So once you get all your rows sewn, okay, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to turn this and lay it on top and pin it, okay? And you are going to where each square connects, the line here and the line here, you're going to make sure you match it up, okay? Make sure you match it up, and then you're going to pin it right there so that you can so that you keep going. So you have to pin this and make sure all the lines are lined, that each of these lines, see right there where they connect, you want to make sure that these are perfect together, okay? And then you're going to take and you're just going to sew it all the way down that side so that when you open it up, they'll be connected, okay? So let me put that over there because y'all, I'll have to go here in just a little bit to go eat. So this is showing you one that I've put together already, these are just some scrap pieces of stuff I had. And so I put them together and put them together, and then I put the quilt batting in the center, and I just used a plain piece. And I've quilted it. See, you can see the back. See what it's all quilted. And then I laid my template down on top of this finished. And then I just took my pin and went around the edge. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure you take your good scissors, okay, to cut the fabric. And all I'm going to do is sit here and cut around my butterfly. Y'all, this kind of hurts my heart a little bit when you have a square like this that's already done. And then I start cutting it out. It just kind of hurt my heart. Because I'm like, oh, I'm cutting that piece out. Okay, so just cutting around my butterfly. Yes, Miss Janet, my butterfly. I don't have my shirt. I don't have the shirt up here for this one. And then, this hurts my heart to cut this stuff out. Throw that in the garbage. Okay, we're almost done. So once I get this cut out, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on my shirt. And then I'm going to sew it. I'm going to sew it down on my shirt. But I'm going to sew it on with some embroidery thread because I want the stitches to stand. I want the stitches around the edges to stand out. So I'm going to use thicker thread. So if you use the embroidery floss, it's thicker. Miss Lila, I'm going to put it onto a shirt. I'm going to sew it onto a shirt. And I think I've got a t-shirt over here, but it's not the right color, but you get the gist. Okay. There. Down to the last. Okay. So now I've got my pretty little, I got my butterfly. Oh, y'all, that's pretty. So let me grab my shirt here. Okay. Now this is not the shirt it's going on, but just to show you what it's going to look like is I'm going to take my shirt and I'm going to put my butterfly onto my shirt. Sorry, Miss Lila. Yeah, when I'm concentrating on those lines to cut out. But now what I'll do is I'll take this, okay, and I'm going to take my embroidery floss with the embroidery thread, because you know that thread is thicker. And sometimes I don't use, okay, you ladies that, I don't have any right here with me, but it's normally got 6, does it have 6 strands? I do take some of it out, so I don't use, I think I take it in half. I only use like 3 strands of it. And I get my my needle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge with that thicker the thicker thread, like the embroidery floss. And I'm just going to do that same stitch like I did here, putting these together. That run. Janet says it's got 6. I cut it, I pull it in half, Miss Janet, so I only use 3 of them. So I don't use the whole 6, the thickness of it. So I cut it, I do it in half. And then, like I said, I do the same stitch, that running stitch, that basically you're going in and out. You know, you're going, doing the wave. In, up and down, all the way, and just follow around the edge of your project, okay? And go all the way around the edge and just keep following it. And so that way what you're doing is you're attaching this quilted part to the thing, to the t-shirt, okay? And like I said, you just keep going all the way around until you're done. And then your butterfly is attached to your t-shirt. And so then you've got a cute little butterfly. And guys, you can use, you know, you can take any kind of template you want. You don't have to do a butterfly. You could use, if you had some pink fabric, for instance, you could do a heart. Again, anything that you want to cut out, you can. And like I said, you can find online, like I said, you can type in butterfly template. You can print one of these butterflies off. And like I said, I just used, this is that wood from Hobby Lobby. I had this already. Miss Lila, yes, you could do it. Like, I hand quilted mine, and you can see the quilting on the back. You can see it up close, because see, I used the darker thread so that it stood out. But yes, Miss Lila, you could do this without quilting. You could just take a piece of fabric, take the fabric, and without the quilting, and do the whole thing, the stitch. You could stitch around it and put it on your shirt. If you're going to do that, though, I would suggest that that you get the stuff to where you can iron it. If you're just only using one single piece of fabric, you need something that you can iron on the back, that you would iron on the fabric to the shirt and then stitch it, because I feel like if it's just that one piece of fabric, it might be a little wonky. I have had really good luck on the one that I did with the bunny. All I did was just sew around the edges, and I haven't had any problems with it with it moving around or anything. So you might not have any problems, but I just feel like when you do it this way, it doesn't, I don't have any problems. But you don't have to. I did this, was hand stitched. All these were hand stitched. If you've got a sewing machine, this wouldn't take long at all to do. But I just think it's cute because even something like this, one of these cutouts on the back of a blue jean jacket or on the back of a flannel shirt. For a flannel shirt, what I think would be really cute if you take the template of like a bear, bear, and then cut it out and put it on the back of a flannel shirt. That almost like the mama bear kind of, that cutout. And do that on the back of a flannel shirt. I think that would look so cute. I think that would look so cute. And again, guys, this is all scrap fabric I had. You can get, the butterfly looks good on the blue. I've got a pink one too. Let me see. These are just shirts I have up here. I haven't. This pink one I was going to use for a heart. Hold on, let me get it laid out here. I have a heart that I was going to put on the pink one. Oh, I don't know. The pink looks cute too. It doesn't look as cute. It looks cute on the blue. But I've got one for a heart that I was going to do on the pink. But you like the navy. Yeah, I like the navy. I've got a green shirt that downstairs that I was going to put the green one. I was going to put it on green. Or, y'all, this would look, what this would look cute on? The yellow. See all the yellow in it? This would look cute on a yellow shirt too. I think it would look cute on a yellow. Y'all, I didn't want to put this on navy because with it being summertime, this navy gets hot. And I really wanted to be able to just something a little thinner. Ooh, y'all, even a tank top. Look, even on a tank top, that would look cute on a tank top. Like I said, I just think it just adds something a little cute to just a plain t-shirt. And like I said, you can use stuff that you get. Like I said, I'm starting this one. This would look good on the blue too. To do this one for the butterfly. Like I said, I think that's gonna look cute to do the butterfly with it. But that's my plan. But I think it's cute, y'all. I hope I gave you guys an idea of something to do. To still get crafty, but do something with fabric. Dresses up t-shirts, exactly, Miss Lila. It's not just like a plain, just a solid color shirt. It adds. And like I said, I think something like this would look cute on a blue jean, on the back of a blue jean jacket too. I think that would look really cute too. So. But you ladies that are seamstress that can sew, you could sew these. But I think it looks cuter. I think it looks just as cute when you've hand sewed it, especially if you're able to. You like it on the navy. Like I said, I was going to put it on yellow. I thought it would look cute on yellow. My yellow one's downstairs. These are just some I had up here in my craft room. But because I actually had this blue one to do a kind of a fall to put the bear. I want to use the bear. But I think they're cute, ladies. So that's just one of my little ideas. So anyways, I wanted to show y'all kind of what I was working on. And my next quilt, y'all, I've got to finish cutting my quilt. This is the colors for my quilt. So yeah, that's the quilt. These colors. I thought these colors were really pretty. So that's my quilt. So, but y'all, I appreciate you guys. I have got to go because I have got to go to dinner. Thank you, Miss Lila. Thank you, y'all. And like I said, these fabrics, like this came from Hobby Lobby. You know, I get all my stuff at either the thrift store or Hobby Lobby or Walmart. I don't go any place special to get stuff. And then, you know, to do those kind of things. So just grab and use what you got. Use what you got. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, I'm going to have sushi. I've got plans for dinner, so I've got to go do that right now. But thank you guys for coming to hang out. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I hope you guys having a fabulous, fabulous Memorial Day. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your evening. Maybe go get in the recliner and go take a little nap. Enjoy the rest of the holiday. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.